You have no idea, buddy. Anyone can run 60 hours in their bedroom. I'll fucking do it tonight.
Well, no, he does know. He's run the race before. Like, he does know. He's done the race. Like, he's never completed it, but he's done the race. So he thought, since I can't attempt it again, I'll do this as my own way of still sort of doing it.
Well, and it's not.
No.
Unless your wife was standing there with a fucking blowtorch and a big fan and an air conditioner and a bear just to occasionally scare you with the bear, then I would be like, that's cool, you did that shit. But no. I'm not saying I could run for 60 hours. Of course I couldn't. But it's still not that cool.
I don't even think I can run for 60 fucking minutes.
It's like guys who brag about doing a half marathon. Oh, yeah, I did the half marathon. Really? Well, come back when you do the other half and brag, you fucking retard. You did half of something. That's fantastic. Fuck. Like, we're supposed to just celebrate. Yes, I did half as much as we used to celebrate about. That's awesome. No, you're a loser. Go finish your marathon and come back, idiot. It's like, oh, I climbed Everest. Really? Well, I have a rock wall in my bedroom that I climbed 60 times. It's the same height as Everest. No, that's not the same. It's very different.
They say that this race in distance is the equivalent of going up and down Everest. I think it was 3 times.
Yeah. Well, you go up to Everest and ask the dead bodies what they think of Mr. Treadmill's feet. I'm sure they'll say, wow, that's really impressive.
You're going to love this next one there, because this is Canada.
No one ever got trapped on a treadmill and ate their friend for survival.
Imagine if he did that. Oh, man, I'm so tired. I killed and ate my wife while I was there. Kept running, though. A Quebec court of appeals, I should say, has has ruled that a $500,000 debt incurred from what? 3 games of rock, paper, scissors is invalid.
Well, that's bullshit, and you better take that straight to the Supreme Court. You can't argue paper, rock, scissors. It's like the most fundamentally sound way of judging things we've ever come up with.
Well, the funny thing was the guy who, and I'm going to name this guy because this is funny, Edmund Mark Cooper, who is the loser of the Classic Hand game, took out a mortgage on his house to pay off the debt. And a fact that was actually notarized is in a notarized contract.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was all pre-set up. But the Superior Court canceled the mortgage in a 2017 decision, which was appealed by Michael Premieux, who beat Hopper in the game and won the $517,000 wager.
Who the fuck sues their buddy over paper, rock, scissors, first of all? Who is like, no, that's bullshit. I will see you in court.
Oh my God, this gets so much better.
Scissors beats rock. No, I will see you in court.
Right.
What? This has clearly gone too far.
In the 2017 judgment, Superior Court Justice Chantal Chantelaine found that rock, paper, scissors is not simply a game of luck. The game, Chantelaine ruled, could, in quote, in certain precise circumstances, call upon the skill of the parties, particularly in the speed of execution, the sense of observation, or the putting in place of the strategic sequence. But she invalidated the contract nonetheless, judging the amount wagered would be excessive.
Yeah, well, she's not wrong. I mean, obviously, there's ways to manipulate it.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's still, I think, the most sensible way to judge things. And we should really adhere to it more strongly, and I don't think we should allow the courts to interfere with that. I think we should paper, rock, scissors all of our major decisions.
I would be more than fine with most of that.
The fact that she had to make a judgment on this, like, how did you not get laughed right out of the fucking courtroom? What are you suing for today? Well, I lost $500,000 in a paper rock scissors match. We did paper rock scissors. I won $500,000 and I won it. And the courts will see my side. No, why are you going to court with this? And fucking Jamie Bacon gets off because he can't get a court date. He killed 6 people and admitted it. And he walked. He walked scot-free because he couldn't get into court. You know why? Because you're there suing your fucking buddy over paper, rock, scissors, you fucking meatheads. Murderers are walking free because of you.
You are so bang on right, man.
Why are you tying up the court with this shit? Oh my God, that makes my brain hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking Quebecers.
I knew you would have enjoyed that one.
I defend you guys as much as I can to Gord, but you're not helping me with this shit.
And this is why I don't defend you, fucking idiot.
My God.
So good.
What are they doing in Quebec? Oh, no wonder COVID's ripping through half of them.
So, yeah. The only other thing I have left, well, I got 2 things, sort of. You know, I don't even care about that one. Trump talked about the death toll. I just don't care.
What? Americans don't give a fuck about the death toll. They're already back to killing a normal pace.
No, exactly. Yeah, they don't care.
Give me a bullshit speech about Trump's death toll. Hey, in Canada, did you hear, just real quick, because I don't want to do too much COVID, and we've been on for a very long time, but if you voluntarily self-isolated and didn't go to work, you have to pay back all your CERB money. That's a little fine print I didn't find out until today.
Here, repeat that one more time. So you apply to get served, and then what happens?
If you voluntarily took time off work, like if you chose to stay home, then you have to pay back all your CERB money.
Oh. Well, how about that?
So if you're
forced,
if you're forced, then that's fine. Or if you got laid off or whatever. But if you're just like, hey, I'm not going to work, I got all COVIDed up, give me my money. Nope. I think we're all going to end up paying it back one way or another. But
that's why I'm really hoping I don't have to collect it. But
well, I'm not paying anything back. But I'm not getting served either. But I tried to apply for it. I don't qualify.
That's fucked.
I didn't work enough last year. Anyway, sorry. Get on to your last thing. I just thought that was funny.
The last thing is just a little more bullshit. So Canada had the big Canadian Stars for the Stronger Together COVID broadcast benefit thing that they did.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was. There was one shocking moment because I only caught pretty much the beginning of it. After that, I just didn't give a shit and put on anything else. And so you just had like a bunch of stars. You had like guys from the Raptors. You had
now keep in mind, this is Canadian Stars.
Yeah, Canadian Stars. They aren't real stars. These are Canadian ones. But the interesting one, as soon as I flipped it on, was when it opened up with Shania Twain.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah? You would not recognize her now.
Oh, I bet I would. Nah, you're probably right. I probably wouldn't. But
she's a big lady now.
Really?
She put on a bunch of weight, and her voice has gone to shit.
Well, she had surgery on her throat.
Is that what it was? I knew she had something.
She couldn't sing for years.
Oh, okay.
She had something. She needed surgery, and her voice got fucked up, and she was all kinds of messed up, and it was really sad and stuff. I didn't think she'd go get all tubby because of it, but
well, apparently she did.
I guess.
Well, she did an acoustic version of her song of her hit "Up," and but she changed one of the lines in it to say that the coronavirus is bugging me.
Huh.
I feel like shooting myself for saying that. But basically, you just had a bunch of people that performed or spoke. That was like Mikey. You had Michael Bublé, Bare Naked Ladies, Geddy Lee from Rush, Robbie Robertson, Randy Bachman Cummings, David Foster, Alicia Cara, Tom Cochran, Jan Hart, Sarah McLachlan, Brian Adams.
That's a fucking list of stars. Holy shit.
Justin Bieber and Shania Twain. And then you also the Comedy Store stars of Ryan Reynolds, Mike Myers, Howie Mandel, Will Arnett, Amy Poehler.
Jesus.
So yeah, they had everybody that was known for Canada.
That is a lot of Canadian fucking talent right there.
Yeah.
Even the big ones that usually don't come to these things. That's pretty impressive.
Ryan Reynolds was really funny because he goes, this was his, so he goes, it's Sunday night and today marks the 10-year anniversary of the quarantine we've been on for the last 6 weeks.
That's clever. Fuck you, Ryan Reynolds. I'm going to fight that guy.
You'll lose.
I don't care.
I don't
care. That's pretty cool. I didn't hear. I heard it was happening. I didn't really pay attention. Like I heard something about it a little while ago. I didn't pay attention because usually these Canadian things, it's like the cast of Schitt's Creek and fucking Bublé. He goes to everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be much, but that actually sounds really kind of cool.
Margaret Atwood, Eugene and Daniel Levy, Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, see, Schitt's Creek.
Drake. Yeah, Drake. Trudeau did a brief thing, a little message on it. So yeah, they had pretty much everybody who is in Canada that's known for something.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And just so you know, if you weren't there, you're not Canadian and we don't like you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Sam Roberts was also there and Rick Mercer. Wow, there's a lot of people. So we got them all.
Sam Roberts, you're in the second list. Even if you were there, you're not Canadian. We don't like you.
I don't even know who he is. I know
the
name.
Sam Roberts?
I know the name. I don't know the music.
He did that fucking, what was his song? I don't know. He had a bunch of them. You just Google that shit and you'll go, oh yeah, that fucking guy.
I'm fine not knowing.
He is, what was his, he did that Come On Eileen song, but not the real one. It's probably.
Did he come on somebody else?
I want to say like 10 years ago, he was a thing. It was like when I was working at Staples. So what's Aurora? 6. So yeah, like between 6 and 10 years, he was like a thing. Like around like the Sheepdogs and all that fucking bullshit.
No, fuck me, he's my age.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, getting back on Shania. Well, not anymore, but she's not much older than us.
No, she's a couple years younger, I believe.
No excuse to let yourself go that young.
No, that's why I let myself go many years ago.
She was, well, that's different, though. If you start that way, then you're not letting yourself go. And you're like one of those guys, like, when we're real big celebrities, you, like, lose 5 pounds, people are going to be like, oh, good for him. He worked so hard. Like, when you start off big, you're fine. Nobody worries. But when you're, like, hot and then you get fat, that's not fair. Like, if you get fatter, no one's going to notice, right?
No, it's true.
It doesn't matter how famous we are. Gord puts on 10 pounds, nobody can tell.
No.
But Shania Twain puts on 5, and she's fucking career is over.
Yeah, her career's been over for a long time. But yeah.
It's not her fault, and it's very sad that I don't remember what it was with her throat, but something really bad, out of her control, and that sucks. I actually liked her. She's a decent singer. She seemed moderately cool. That's another one where I look at her husband and I go, what the fuck were you thinking? I don't care how hot the nanny was. You cheated on Shania Twain, you retard. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Guys trading down. Why the fuck are guys trading down like that? And she was devastated. She loved that dude. You got a good little country chick with a body like that. Who are you cheating with?
Yeah.
Like, who is better than Shania Twain, retard? Now I could see it. If you did it now, I'd understand. Now makes sense.
Not before.
And he's like, see, guys? See? Now you get it, right? No. You don't get a pass now, mutt.
No.
Sorry, mutt. You're not going to convince us you knew this was coming.
Yeah. Now she's married to a French guy.
Yeah, of course. French guy's always there to pick up the fucking broken ones.